You good? Or you want a little more?
That's good. I think we got the idea.
The fading.
So there was Ollie and Jerry. No one does it better.
Okay.
And that. No one's stopping us. Yeah, right.
There's no stopping us.
There's no stopping us. Yeah. I'm getting tired. I've been doing this hip hop stuff for a month now. It's like, I do know all this stuff.
You do?
Yeah. So that was from Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo, which is I've never seen that, but you know I like the video.
There were all these
I've been
movies
listening
that
to
I've
that
never
song
seen
for
that I
like
really
30 years
need to
now,
catch
you
up
know.
on.
Great video too, because it shows the breakdancing and the rapping. Well, I think it's a little bit late to catch up on movies from the 80s, but you know the song is good though. It's a good, really good song, and it's hip hop,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
So yeah, Jay-Z should give us some information. He knows more than me, but
What you got, Jay-Z?
he's over there doing the controllers, so. Let me ask. So let me ask you though, like, so I mean,
I'm no
you know,
expert.
well, you know, you own a station.
Yeah.
That is jazz, R&B.
Yeah.
Rap, jazz, R&B, and hip hop.
And yeah, blues,
well, a lot of stuff. Yeah.
blues and reggae. Yeah, black music. Yeah. And
well, so how did you? Like, you must have been sort of like, even though you're not a graffiti fan, you know, you must have been kind of excited by seeing.
I didn't say I wasn't a graffiti fan. I didn't.
Yeah.
The applications bothered me. Yeah.
They have to be good at it.
Yeah.
You
And
want to turn
clean,
Banksy
and I
down,
want to
you
see
know.
it out there. You know. And
If
just,
Banksy wants to come into graffiti at the place, we'll be good with that, you know. So you know what Banksy is, right?
no.
Oh, you don't know
No.
Banksy? Banksy is a very famous graffiti artist.
Okay.
If he graffitis your wall, then you have to like put up protection to your wall because your wall becomes worth like $1 million.
Well,
So.
he can come by.
So if he ever comes by, we're
Come by.
we're in luck. We're
Yeah,
we're
okay.
we're in the money. So
You can
some people sometimes try to like make a fake Banksy on their wall to think, you know, they can trick people into thinking that their brick wall's worth, you know, $100,000, but it's a forgery.
They did
Because no one
something-
knows who Banksy is. He's like
Oh,
identity
he's
is
a
secret.
mysterious
He is,
character.
yeah.
Okay.
But if he
He has a.
if he
but
tags your wall,
You know he's been
you're good
tagged.
as
You
gold.
know
Yeah,
he's distinctive. Is what
yeah,
he's
he's very distinctive. Yes.
So what was this question you were going to ask me?
I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you like what you like in the 70s.
Yeah.
Like, did you see this begin, or like when did you become aware that people were like making, say, a mixtape? Because even a mixtape, like until the cassettes were out, even the idea of a mixtape.
So which one of the
was pretty
5
much-
pillars was I most aware of earliest?
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I would say it wasn't the DJ or the MC. It wasn't, because they were not prominent.
Yeah.
It was the graffiti.
Yeah.
And the breakdancing. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was very public and it was very special and it was
Right,
very
right.
unique and it was a departure from disco because
Yeah.
my
Or
cousin,
an
God rest his
evolution,
peace,
perhaps.
God rest his soul. When I went to New York, he was a beautiful gay man, and let me stay in his apartment until I kind of got a job, got on my feet, got my own apartment. But I would go to the gay discos with him.
Nice.
What a blast!
It must have been great. Oh my
Absolute
gosh,
blast.
in the
My girlfriend and
70s,
I would
yeah.
go,
Yeah.
and I mean that was
Did you
like
ever go
a
to
stage.
Studio 54?
No,
No.
I don't think so. No, but
But you probably went to places like that.
yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah, they were probably tighter, funkier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
That was
right.
more glitz. This was like the real.
Yeah,
this
that
was
was
like
Liza
grit.
Minnelli
There's glitz and there's
and,
grit.
Bianca
We were
Jagger and stuff.
grittier than they were glitzy.
Yeah, right,
But
right.
no, but those were that's what I saw, and that's what was a more public display. You didn't see that,
Right.
Because it
right.
hadn't developed yet.
Right. It was the first time I think that like there was a popularized dance where people would just like, you know, go to the sidewalk or the park and
Right.
put
Put
the
down
boombox down, play and just start to
cardboard.
do it.
I
You
just
know?
remember like cardboard.
Cardboard,
Yeah,
yes, that's
cardboard
right.
down.
Yes,
Sometimes
right,
they
right.
have some vinyl or something
Yep,
like that. Not that
yep.
kind of vinyl, but vinyl for floor.
Yeah, like something for the
Yeah.
pavement.
But
there.
that was the most public expression.
That's what's so
display.
great about it. It's all about expression and democracy and about like saying like, hey, I can do this too, or I can take this element of the culture and do my own thing and express myself. You know?
Yeah, because
This is nice.
Music, the genre in general is stimulating,
Yeah, it is.
and different songs move you in different ways and inspire different thoughts and reactions, and those thoughts and reactions are basically what moved hip hop.
Right.
You know,
it was all about
jumping
how
off
did the audience
of the,
respond.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So in some ways, especially in those early years, it was very like non-conformist, non-corporate. And really, like most genres of music were very corporate.
Oh yeah, you didn't get any record
You
deals.
had to
They were
have
giving
you had to have a record deal to get in the
Mhm.
studio to make the record.
Well, that was the
stuff.
thing. You could do this again. You could layer on, just like you did. You
could
held
just do
your
it.
little recorder
unit
up to
thing.
the radio and got the
Right.
song that you wanted, and then you could
Exactly,
do
yes,
something
right.
on top of it. Who does?
Right.
Yeah, come on.
Yep.
Nobody's
Yep.
asking you to do that or paying you to do it or giving you
Right.
permission.
Right.
There's no permission required. I think
None
that was a big
required.
part.
And none even requested. Which
Right.
is so nice. Just
Which
do
and
it,
that's
you know?
and that's the rebel piece.
Although
of
if
it.
you're graffitiing, you should ask for permission first.
Oh, yeah, well, that wasn't happening.
And probably the subway would say no, and
Probably, yeah. Well, they were sitting out in the stockyards.
the wall of the
not the
bank would say
stockyards, but they
no,
were
and
sitting out in the yards, and under the veil at night. The kids would come in
Right,
with their,
right.
shaking their.
And so, like,
paint
that was a good very early example of what viral was. Because, like, they would make the tags, and people would start to see the same tag in different places, and start to think,
Oh, the
who
tag.
is this
the tag,
DJ who's making this? Like, who is this guy? And so they would first find out about who that person was, probably through word of mouth.
But wait.
going to
Are you suggesting that the DJ was the graffiti artist?
Well, the thing is with the hip hop, it's like people did their own thing.
Mhm.
But, part of it was DJs and MCs who wanted to put their own name out there, not probably their government name, their legal name, but like their DJ, their performer name. And it was a way to get it out there because, for those first like almost decade before cassettes, before Rappers Delight, they weren't getting radio play.
I think Rapper's Delight needs to be played.
I think that should be like the song when we go out.
Okay,
that would be great because I don't think we have another commercial break.
No, we
do
don't.
I've talked through the whole hour and we're almost,
Do you want to play it now and come back?
Yeah,
before it
let's
ends?
do that. Yeah,
Really long.
Oh,
we can play part of
yeah,
it.
Yeah, Well, we haven't played all of it. I need
Rapper's
it,
Delight is by the Sugar Hill Gang, and that was the
Mhm.
first hip hop song to really cross into mainstream audience. Although it never got above the 80s on the Hot 100,
Mhm.
it still is.
It said the word rap.
influential.
It said the word
Yes,
rap.
and it
which was-
got the word out there, and it
Yeah.
got like people to realize what rap was, and also to realize not just what rap was, but what rap would be like if you did mix it with dance or with R&B. And so it gave people a good idea of like what this art form of hip hop could do, and it was a way to it was the first one to like the first hip hop song to be on the radio to a substantial degree, and to be permeate the culture at large, so that people would know, like the people who like would have not listened
What was
to
the
hip hop
record
on their
label
own.
for that song?
You got me.
Who was the production? You know what I mean? Wouldn't it
That's a
be?
good question.
Sugar Hill Records.
Okay, Sugar Hill Records, and they
My
were
phone-
upstairs.
Sylvia Robinson.
Oh yes,
Say that because nobody heard
Yeah.
that except us.
All right.
Say
Well,
it.
Sylvia Robinson, who is she the producer? I mean,
When she was the founder of Sugar Hill Records, she's
Sugar Hill
credited-
Records. Yeah.
She's credited as being a pioneer of hip
Come on
hop.
now,
Good to know. Yeah.
do it, say it.
So
Oh my
tell
goodness.
us about
Sylvia Robinson. She was the founder of Sugar Hill Records. Responsible, of course, for the Sugar Hill Gang. Very, very much a pioneer of hip hop.
Yeah.
Who actually was recently inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Yay.
this year.
Wow, great.
So very, very much overdue and very much deserved. But yes, Sylvia Robinson was responsible for a lot of, Sugar Hill Gang and, things of that nature.
Good. Okay.
So it's kind of a song that like when people hear this song, they kind of know what this is. It's familiar, and even though, like I said, like it really never even got to the top 40 pop
But it broke
songs.
through.
It was so important. It's been so important like since 1979, that like people know what it is, and it was the thing that like kind of showed the world that hip hop could make hits, commercial
Could
hits.
compete. Could be in the.
And
in the
all
top.
the voice of the people thing is great, and the revolutionizing, the independence, and the democratization of an art form. But
You gotta hit
in
the
order to
airwaves.
be, you gotta hit the airwaves. Yeah.
So we queued up for that.
Yeah.
Let's do
So you're
it.
a little bit rapper. I know.
Yeah,
It's like
come
a
on, baby, you can
17
cut it.
minute song, but we'll just do some. So
You got
in good times is a song underneath the by Chic.
You're muted now.
It is good time, right? Good time. You get to a point where like you don't even know what you're talking about. I've been talking about it so much. Well, I do, but I've been only reading, writing, and doing all this editing stuff. So it's starting to blur together a little bit. Now, do you remember when this song was first released? I remember like knowing about it, but
you don't stop the rocket to the bang bang when you say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike and I like to say hello. Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first I gotta bang bang the boogie to the boogie, say up jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie, let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the
we hear a little bit of like
come
good
on and
times
sing
too,
that
like,
song. Check it out.
explain like how it was layered on top of it.
And the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix, and these reasons I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1" and I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got two big cars, I definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a some new Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball. Him and talk to my checkbook, that it costs more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker or a bum from the rock, not a dime till I made it again. Everybody go, hotel, what you gonna do today? Cause I'm gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go, hotel.
Are
we ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you want to talk on top of everybody?
You
Ready
feel
out?
a good time?
I'm after G. I'm out mellow. It's on you. So what you gonna do? Well, it's on and on and on and on and on.
Oh, really? Okay. So I asked to play a little bit of Good Times by Chic too, so we can hear the original, like, kind of like the bass song that they put the rap upon. So you can imagine, like, if they had the song we're gonna hear next, and they took rap, it would have created this. So this is good times.
Good example.
Yeah,
Great
so like
example.
they took this song, which was a big hit, a national hit. This was a top hit,
Right.
obviously. And they took their lyrics off, the words off, and put their own rap on top of this. They mixed the ones and twos. And
That's
they mixed
technology
them
too.
Yeah.
That's big technology.
Well, back then it was.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
turntables, but of course, turntables were technology at the time too. You know.
Right,
At the time.
right. Well, I think this is a really good session.
Yeah,
Explain
so
to people.
you know, we want to tell people uticaphoenix.net. I'm gonna have the first interview will be up today and like every day for probably the next like till the first of the year. I'm gonna have some like pieces now and then about like my interviews.
First of the year, or the last of the 50th.
The last of the 50th. Yeah, I'm gonna do it before, when we're still in the 50th blow of the 50th year of hip hop. I have interviews with Jay-Z, Nelly Williams, DJ Butter,
Jerome, JMC,
yes,
yeah.
So
Bobby
Bobby Bounce,
Bounce,
of course, yes,
Tone.
yes, Tone, yep.
Yep.
So go to uticaphoenix.net.
Don't forget DJ Salsa too.
I do, yes.
DJ
yes.
Salsa.
It was so great. We're all here for this one day. Like when we had
Yep.
the like Advent party, we had
Yep.
food, and
Yep.
so
Yep.
I got pictures of everybody and talked to everybody, and got a really good sense of like not just what hip hop is to the world and to the country, but what hip hop was to Utica. So
Yeah.
I hope people watch these interviews.
And it's a
that I have.
generation.
It is.
It's very generational too.
And it's kind of our generation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. But I was an observer.
Yeah.
I was not so much a participant. I was an observer.
Well, me too.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Well, no, you were right there. You were in it.
Well, I mean, I didn't make music.
No, but
I
you were
bought
the
my-
generation. I'm not in that
Yeah, it
generation.
was, right. Yeah.
So it's like I look from a
And
perspective.
my generation, we're always kind of like kept out of stuff too. Like MTV didn't want to play this stuff at first,
Right, and when they did, it was pretty.
Yeah, it took a long time.
Yeah.
Like Tina Turner, Michael Jackson. It was
Yeah,
Michael
but I
Jackson
don't.
that
What I
posted
remember?
it.
I remember the guy sliding the credit card in the woman's butt. you know,
Well,
that was
I
not
think
big.
that was
That
like the
was-
2000s. I
That
mean, it
was
was
like 2004.
Yes.
No, it was
no one
it
ever
was
did that to
before
Chaka
no.
Khan.
No, nobody did
No,
to Chaka
no one
Khan.
did that to
No.
Chaka Khan. Put
No.
credit cards in her butt.
Well, how about
I'm
the
sure.
guy with the big, you know?
That was the 2000s, but in the 70s
clock.
and 80s, it was fun and innocent. And it was
Fun
like,
and
you know,
innocent,
yeah.
okay.
Oh my god.
I think you saw one video that you objected to.
No, there was more, but anyway.
You were probably watching
That
Yo.
was women's liver.
You were watching
Come on.
Yo
That was not about-
MTV Rap.
I have to say that you know, hip hop was not about women's liberation.
Well,
no, it was not.
actually, by the second decade,
Oh, well, the first
women
one is what
became
I'm
very
talking-
involved.
Yeah,
I
I
think
know.
Queen
but they
Latifah
were.
was
Yes,
very liberated
yes,
and
as
became
we
part
went
of
along,
hip-hop.
but
Yes.
initially it was very male
But
dominated,
at
very
first,
sexist.
At first, everything is. You know, and like
I
it becomes
know,
more
you're right. The
democratized.
male
Yeah.
dominating, you know,
My people
patriarchy.
weren't,
The
gay people weren't
patriarchy.
part of this
I know.
at first either.
You're right.
But then we became part
It was
of
that patriarchy, that darn patriarchy. You know?
We always got to fight our way in, you know. It's like
know.
that's okay. That's where art comes from. That's where you got to like push and fight and make your voice heard. And the more you fight to get your voice out there, the better, more clear, more articulate your voice becomes.
It's true. It's
Right.
true. There's resistance out there too, but that makes it all that
But
more
that makes us even
worthwhile,
stronger
right?
and better. We come back better, and
Yep.
you know we have a better message. And we get it out there better. And it's
When
like,
you're going to see your message pretty soon online,
we will tonight. My first one,
unicaphoenix.net.
unicaphoenix.net, and of
and
course
it's going to be
I'll
on our
back
Facebook
here.
page and
And
on
whatever I have
95
passwords to.
95.5 the heat.
Whatever I can log into,
Okay.
I'll put it there. Yeah,
All right, okay,
yeah.
we'll have it all over
And
the
it'll
place.
be on next week too.
Yes,
right?
you will.
We don't know Wednesday or
No,
Thursday,
no,
but you
no.
know,
Probably Wednesday.
I'd be here every day if I
Oh.
could.
You're such
Just
big
give me a
fun.
mic, you know.
But meanwhile, we got to turn the mic over to this guy over here. But I want to thank you very much for
Happy
your
to
very
be here.
erudite
Yes.
explanation of.
And hey, Merry
hip-hop.
Christmas to all the people out there. You
Merry
know,
Christmas.
Happy holidays, whatever you
Happy
celebrate
Hanukkah.
out
Where
there.
Hanukkah's
Yes.
over, but happy
Yeah.
Hanukkah. You know,
Happy everything.
Yep.
Happy hip hop.
happy hip hop.
Happy hip hop.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. Good night.